Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Well, guys, checking in with Coach O'Brien before the game. One of the big keys in this game plan here today is to get their transfer running back the ball. He has been terrific all season and really paced this team, but today he has an opportunity to go over 1,000 yards. He is early and often in the script. Coach said, we want to run the rock. Really make sure that he gets that mark, but more importantly, it helps our team win every Saturday when he's rolling. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Little bit of uncertainty there, play clock down to 4, and they'll call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Let's talk a minute about North Texas. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. North Texas will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets a block. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Boston College's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. They'll be relying on him to make sure this offense is productive in this one. Looking for a gap. It's Dickens. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's McKenzie. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls it in. It's Green. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete to the left. Oh, a lot of space. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
The offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Out of the gun, the inside give. There he goes. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. He wants to change this route. Slithers into space. That'll move the chains. It'll be a first down for North Texas. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it on first down. There's a crease. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the pass rush. They know if they can get to this QB, they can hit him and force these incompletions.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down and distances, 3rd downs, and having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Might have a chance. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Using his legs, it's Page. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
Second and short equals bow up, be physical, move a hole, get a gap, let my back fall forward. That back had nowhere to run, no push up front. Got to be more physical, Jesse, on those second down and short situations.
So for that point, David, I think you got to stick with it if you're on offense. As a staff, challenge your guys to get some push up front. You've recruited this position really well. You need these guys to move some bodies because you've got a talented guy in the backfield that can hurt this defense if you just give him a crease.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Throws to the tight end. Hauls it in. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Back to throw, it's McKenzie. Pressure coming, and down he goes.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Give to the running back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Boston College will send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 20. Another ball is knocked free. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play.
When you're a return specialist, you're trying to make huge plays. You only get a couple cracks at it a game. You want to make something happen. Unfortunately, he put on the turf. At least his team recovered. But I will say this, the conversation on the sideline, it won't be fun with the special teams coach.
Using his legs, it's Dickens. Breaks into the open. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Boston College!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Snap to the back. Oh, they're after him. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes the grab, it's Alexander. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Now, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Page. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
It'll be 3rd and long. On the move. Here's a little room there. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
That boy fast. Goodness gracious. When he pulls the ball down, he can go chew up yards so quick, just like a running back. Man, the speed is evident on that QB.
And you know, everybody likes to call him dual threat. I'd say just plain old threat. He is a problem.
Yeah, and you're putting, at a younger age, you're putting your quarterback now
the best athlete on the field at the quarterback spot so he can go make plays, and he's used to playing quarterback and throwing the ball and been doing it his whole life.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. North Texas will try to pick up the fourth down here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The screen, he's got wheels. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Looking downfield, it's McKenzie. Under fire. Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. That's caught. It's right. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Caught in the backfield, it's Dickens. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. BC uses a timeout here. It's second of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Eagles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Shakes a man, and he might take off. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Boston College.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Laterals it back. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. And some room to work. They make the stop. It'll be fourth down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We begin with a look in on Iowa State taking on the number 23 team, the UCLA Bruins.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Addison. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that. But what a play by this defense to get the football. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football. We're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Makes the grab on the left. Across the 25, he's got room. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. This quarterback part of their running game. Maybe some room here. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football. He's such a weapon. We saw it all.
Do they have another 3rd down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Turning it on. The 10. Touchdown, Eagles. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Under fire, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion, like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Right on the money. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down.
And when you're trailing by a couple possessions in the fourth quarter, you can't do much of this much more. I mean, this offense has to find a way to attack the sidelines, the middle of the field, deep down the field. It can't be the little dink and dunk. This offense has got to find some explosive plays.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on down.